Hi, I'm Mona, and if you're here, this is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot. So today I have a pick a card reading. I have 3 piles here, okay? This is not part of the healing energy sessions. It's a separate pick a card reading, okay? Um, I do have a message for somebody at the end where I will also be pulling some cards from the Sacred Tarot of the Heart, okay, to get some additional messages. But I do have 2 decks that I've used here. There's 6 cards pulled for each pile, okay? And I'm not going to announce this video because I'm thinking that the person that this message I have for at the end will find this video on their own. They will be drawn to it somehow or some way. And if it is calling out to you and you do find this video, this message may be for you, okay? Now, I do want to say you shouldn't live your life by the tarot. You know, whatever comes out in these cards can be good or bad, whatever, right? But essentially what you want to do here is you want to make your own decisions, okay? Because you are in charge of your own destiny. I'm just here to deliver this message, and you take it how you will. If it sounds terrible, don't run with it and believe, oh my God, my life is coming to an end. No, don't think that way, because you can change your destiny, okay? It doesn't have to be all sad and depressed or whatever. And if it is good, well, good for you. You know, just make sure you're going on the right path and you're choosing things that make yourself happy. Okay, don't rely on these cards for your happiness. Okay, you create your happiness. Anyhow, the question I have today is, how do they feel about me? Yes, it's one of those again, and I'm going to go ahead and read these cards, but make sure you stay till the end because there is a specific message at the end that is out there for someone special. Okay? So I have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. All right? Once again, the question is, how do they feel about me? All right? So I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number 1. Pile number 1 is first. Okay, so here's pile number 1, and the question is, how do they feel about me? All right, let's find out. First stone out, which is the animal totem stone, is the steer skull. And this has been showing up a lot in a lot of the readings that I've been doing, most likely because, you know, somebody is keeping something inside. All right, maybe they're not letting out their true feelings. It's something that they're keeping to themselves. It also could be something that's kept in the subconscious, okay? So that's what we have here first. We have silent testimony with the steer skull, okay? Now, as I mentioned, I pulled 6 cards from 2 decks, all right? So we're going to go ahead and find out what the story is for pile number 1. We have the 9 of Wands. We have the Hanged Man. We have the, oh gosh. Okay, we have, this is the Strength card, okay? These are very dark cards, so I'm sorry if you can't see them well, but, you know, I'll definitely tell you what they mean along the way. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands. We have the Star. We have the 8 of Pentacles. All right. So the next row of cards we have are the King of Swords. We have the 6 of Cups. We have the 5 of Cups. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Sun. Very nice ending. All right. How do they feel about me? Okay. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana here. Okay. Somebody is stuck in their head. You need to have the strength and you need to keep hope that you will have that sunshine in your life. Okay. And this is very fitting for this reading, okay? Now, first we have the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands represents, fighting for something, right? Perhaps you know that you're going to have to go into battle of some sort of battle. It could be an internal battle, it could be a battle with someone else, but you know that you have to go in fighting, and you will, fight for what you believe in, okay? The thing is at this present time, or it might have been in the past, I like to read this as a story like this, so there's really no, past, present, future here. It's just kind of going in line with the story. Somebody's in the hanged man mode, okay? They do want to fight for whatever it is that they're thinking about, or what it is it's going on in their subconscious, possibly, okay? And, you need to have strength in this situation, all right? You might be going through a lot in your life right now, but just, be strong. We do have the Two of Wands. You might have to be making a decision over something. This could be a decision between two relationships. And because we are asking how do they feel about me, it's obvious we're talking about two different people. So whoever's watching this, you need to make a decision, okay? You need to make a decision whether you want to stay in hangman mode, that you want to stay and fight for this and be strong, or do you not want to do that? I think those are the two decisions. And it might be because you're just unsure about something, okay? Next we have the Star card. And the Star card is a representative of having hope, okay? I don't think that there's any treachery going on here, because the Star card can also represent that. I think that there's, you're trying to keep hope up in a situation, or you're hoping that something's going to work out, okay? We also do have the, let's see that myself. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So you might be working on something, working on your craft, working on yourself, okay? You might be working really hard on yourself, maybe to heal yourself from something, right? Because we do have this King of Swords here, and you could be holding that energy. You might be in your head a lot, right? You may be that one who wants to fight for this. You're holding your sword up. You're ready to go into battle, right? And you're in hanged man mode because what you're thinking about is somebody from the past. And this person is on your mind a lot. Okay, but I'm telling you, you need to have strength right now, because even though you're sad about what has happened in the past, what you don't see here with this Five of Cups is there's still hope. The Five of Cups shows a man that is cloaked, right? It seems he's not showing his head because he's hiding his feelings. So inside him, he is mourning over the loss of something. But I'm telling you, it's not completely lost, because those two cups are still standing, right? You may need to walk away from something, from someone, from people, from a person. And that's why you might need to make this choice, right? With this Two of Swords here. And what the choice is, what you're hoping for, is the Queen of Cups. Because this person is your sunshine, and you want that sunshine back. You may be working on yourself so you can come back to be the best mate or partner that you can possibly be. So this is what you might be going through right now. You might be going through some inner turmoil, trying to heal yourself, maybe from past wounds. And that's understandable, And I know it's hard for you because you are mourning over this. You think maybe all is lost, but it's definitely not. Okay? So I want you to keep your head up, keep working on yourself, because I do see a bright future for you. Okay, things might be sad and everything, but, the sun is here. This is the ending. You get your sun. I just think that you really do need to work on yourself, possibly, so you can come to this person as your best form of yourself, okay? So remember to stick around for the end because I do have a special message for somebody out there, okay? Pile 2 is next, by the way. Okay, so here it is for pile number 2. And the question was, how do they feel about me? Okay. Let's find out. So we do have cleverness and adaptability. Okay. So this is the fox. The fox is clever. And the fox adapts to all sorts of environments, right? The forest, you know, the mountains. There's a lot of things that the fox can adapt to, okay? So this might be in terms of your own healing process, okay? In regards to how do they feel about me, well, let's find out. Let's see what the situation is first. And, you know, definitely at the end there is a message, okay? But let's find out what's going on with you here. We have, these cards are dark, so I will read them to you, okay? Okay, this is the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm sorry. This is, yeah, did I say this is the Ace of Wands? That's what it is, okay. I thought I might have said Two of Wands, but it's the Ace of Wands. This is the Ace of Pentacles. And this is, oh shoot. This is the Empress. Okay. Next we have here the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I'm blind, you guys, sorry. I wear glasses. Okay, so we have the Lovers. We do have the Knight of Swords. The Emperor, how nice. The Queen of Swords. The Page of Wands. And the Strength card. Okie doke, you guys. Let's see what we got here. So first we have the Knight of Pentacles, you know, and then the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. And of course we know why, because this person is trying to build their pentacles. So that's why they're kind of moving slow. It takes time to build up your money. That's with everybody, okay? So this is very obvious why the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, right? And then we have the Four of Pentacles. So somebody, which is probably you, or your person, is hanging on to, you know, something, right? Most likely what it is they're hanging on to you. And, you know, we have this Ace of Wands here, starting a new passionate beginning. Somebody is very passionate about somebody here. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, somebody wanting to start a new, secure, grounded, balanced relationship with somebody, you know. And indicated by that Knight of Pentacles, they also want to be financially stable, right? So they're trying to bring it all in. We have this Empress card. So the Empress can be you or the other person, you know. Roles can be reversed. You can switch them up however you feel. And then we also have, you know, the Empress is the ultimate woman, by the way. It's the all of the queens put together. She really knows. She's got it all together, okay? It doesn't mean she's perfect because no one's perfect. We all learn throughout our life, but she is damn near close, okay? We also have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is a card where somebody has definitely planted their seeds of intention and they are trying to watch these seeds grow. All right, so they're in the phase of the growing part of whatever it is that they're trying to manifest, right? Now, we have the Lovers card here. And you know, you might be holding that Knight of Pentacles energy, and you're holding it because you have the intention of bringing financial security and stability to the one you love, right? This could be you or the other person. You are going to get some information and some swift, quick, you know, rapid communication, and it's going to be something that you've been holding close to your heart. So, or this other person is holding that energy, you know, that they've been holding on to something and they want to relay that to you, or you want to relay that to them. Um, you know, I'm just reading the situation here, you guys. Okay, the actual message is going to be at the end, but I want to make sure that this story does resonate, and if it does, you will find your answer at the end. So we also have the Emperor here. So yes, this is involving two people, right? You and the other person. Okay, however which way you want to mix it up, that's how it's going to resonate. You know, that's how it's going to, you know, that's how the cards are being read. Now, we do have, see, we have the Emperor and we have the Empress, okay, here. Now, the Emperor is all the kings wrapped into one, right? Just like the Queen. Perfect guy. Not 100% perfect, but, you know, he's pretty darn close. Or he's getting there, you know, however you want to put it. And that's under the Ace of Wands. So he definitely is wanting to come in passionately about this, right? He wants to start a passionate new beginning, but unfortunately, there is somebody else here. All right, there's another person here. And this person is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, you know, this could be your other person. You could actually be in a situation, you, the Emperor, and the Empress, because usually it's like a married couple, you know, they're all together, they got everything going on. Doesn't necessarily mean everything is good and fine and dandy. It could be, but I'm not sure in this situation, since you're trying to find out how someone feels about you, I'm not sure that that's the case here. All right, there might be some issues. We do have the Ace of Pentacles here, but we also have, you know, under that Ace of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Swords, right? Oh, okay, see it. All right, so this is what's going on here. The Emperor and the Empress are here, right? This is the perfect couple. But there's another person involved, and this person is the Queen of Swords, right? She is someone who is, you know, she's an intelligent woman. She's a married woman, right? She's a married woman. She might be a mother, a married woman. But you know what? She is someone who is definitely sharp with her words. She is very witty and quick-minded, and she doesn't really want to take any kind of crap from anybody, right? She will accept whatever you have to say, but she will definitely cut you down, cut you out of her life. You actually may be involved, or you may have started a financial beginning, something that you thought might have been grounded with this Queen of Swords. And you started passionately with this person, but it may not have just been the right choice because you know, the Empress is here, right? I don't see the King of Swords here, but I see the Empress here, and I see the Emperor here. But I also do see them on separate rows, okay? So that's telling me, indicating to me, that they're not together. The Empress and the Emperor are not together. It may appear to me to show you that the Emperor is with the Queen of Swords, and they started some sort of relationship somehow, which is why the Lovers is here. And maybe you might have met this Queen of Swords as the Knight of Swords. But from, you know, going through whatever you've gone through with this Queen of Swords, she's actually turned you, yourself, into the Emperor, right? She didn't turn herself into the Empress, though, but she turned you into the Emperor. So you might have been through some real you know, trials and tribulations to become that, you know? You may have been the Knight of Swords and you got with the Queen of Swords, but whatever happened in this relationship turned you specifically into the Emperor. You guys may have been lovers, okay? But you got information in. You went through a lot of turmoil with this lover of yours, and you know, we all learn from past sadness and deceptions and just turmoil, right? And you know, when we learn from that, hopefully we do learn from that. It actually, what it does is it kind of bumps us up in our own ranks in life, right? You get bumped up ranks when you learn your lessons. And you have definitely been bumped up. Unfortunately, because this person might not have been the greatest mate or partner, she's just basically still at her level, which is not your level. She's not at your level. Anyhow, we do have the Page of Wands here, and the Page of Wands is, you know, somebody who's passionate. So there might have been somebody else that became involved in this situation. Two more people, the Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords, they actually may have been involved here. Because I do see maybe you as the Emperor wanting to go back to the past to your Empress, right? To your real love. And the Queen of Swords here is, you know, chasing after this Page of Wands. Huh. Which is pretty funny, right? We do have the Seven of Pentacles, and whoever planted those seeds of intention of wanting to have this Empress, which is most probably the Emperor, you need to have strength in this situation, and that's promising for you. Okay, this might be somebody who is from a past life relationship. You may have been with this person in a past life. Okay? Things or cards that show me infinity signs or something like that usually indicate past lives. That's how I see it. And in the Strength card, you definitely have that infinity symbol there. Okay? So if this is kind of resonating with you, then I'll definitely see you at the end, because there's messages. There's messages for you, and how somebody feels about you. And if you're drawn to this reading, you know, I do have that additional message that's might resonate very well with you. All right? So I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 3. Okay, so we made it to pile number 3, and we're going to find out, how do they feel about me? Okay, how do they feel about me? Okay. So, we have the Roadrunner. Now the Roadrunner represents mental speed and agility. Okay. So you may be thinking, you know, about making quick moves, you know, or thinking fast type of energy, right? How are you going to do this? Are you going to have the strength to do this? You might be really weary about what has happened. You might be really broken down and tired. I'm actually feeling a little tired right now. So this might be you feeling tired because you want to have this mental speed and agility, but something, you're hanging on. You're hanging on. All right, so we're going to find out what else is going on. Let's find out. We have the Six of Swords, the Ten of Cups. We have the Moon card, the Three of Wands, the Five of Wands. We have the Nine. This is, wow, it doesn't even say swords there. What a trip. But this is definitely the Nine of Swords. How funny how it's not written there. Getting a feeling off this card. Let's go ahead and keep putting out these cards, and maybe it'll come to me. But I'm getting some kind of, I'm feeling some sort of way. All right. We have the High Priestess. We have the Devil. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Five of Wands. This is double clarification because we have it in the first row. We also have the Five of Swords. Wow. And we have the Four of Swords. You guys, okay, let me figure out what's going on here. We got the, one, two, three major arcanas. Okay, there's some secrets going on here for sure, and it has to do with the High Priestess and the Devil energy. All right, let's start from the beginning and see what's going on. We got the we have the Six of Swords. You or somebody is definitely moving away from somewhere. All right, you are moving forward to find your Ten of Cups, because you know even though the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment and all that wonderful, happy, joy, joy, right? But you know what? It's not the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is the ultimate happiness. You may have wished for something in the past, whatever. But, you know, we all essentially want the Ten of Cups. Because that's the finish, that's the cycle of, you know, finding that complete happiness and emotion, right? So, but we do have, there's secrets here. There's some secrets going on. Yeah, we got that Moon card. Somebody, either you or somebody, is holding a secret about something. All right, that's what's going on here. We have this, what is this? Let me see closer. Yeah, we have this Three of Wands. So you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting something to happen. Maybe you're waiting for news. Maybe you're waiting for somebody to contact you. Maybe you're waiting to contact somebody, right? We also have this Five of Wands here. And you know what that indicates? It could be either you are arguing with others or you are in mental conflict in your own mind about something. And it could have to do with that Moon card right there, the secrets that are being held within you. Yeah. You know what? You are super in your head right now, whoever this is for. Whoever chose this pile, you or somebody is in absolute mental torture here. Okay? This Nine of Swords, you know, it's almost like, see, I told you guys I felt a certain way about this card. They didn't even print on here that it's a swords. And the swords they look like that. But look, it's not there. You are secretly torturing yourself over something, or something in your mind. This is from past trauma or difficulties that you cannot get over for some reason, which is also holding you back from getting or finding your Ten of Cups. This could be you or the other person, okay? This is you or the other person. And, you know, there's definitely some healing that needs to happen here. Okay? Definitely. And, you know, maybe you just don't know how to do it. Maybe you just have to try and figure things out. And maybe you have no one around you that's actually helping you. Or maybe they're not leading you in the right direction. That could be it too. So we have the High Priestess here. And the High Priestess is, okay, under the Six of Swords. So it's looking like to me that you definitely want to move towards somebody, or somebody definitely wants to move towards you. And who you're wanting to move towards is this High Priestess, right? And the High Priestess is just like the Magician. This person is a female form of the Magician, okay? This person can manifest. She's intuitive. You know, she's got a lot of knowledge about a lot of things, and it's possible that you might want to move towards this person to help you out of this mental conflict that you're having, because you can't seem to get it anywhere else possibly. And this is why you might be feeling really stuck right now. You're torturing yourself. You can't sleep at night. You're upset. Right? You must be weary. Mental speed and agility, you're trying to hang on as best you can, but you are becoming very weak because of your mental state. Okay, and I understand that healing and trying to heal yourself is so difficult, especially when you don't have that support that you might need. It's absolutely horrible. Trust me, I've been through that. Okay, and for somebody who doesn't know which way to go, it's difficult. It's really super hard. Okay, it took me forever to get to where I'm actually at today. Okay, I learned a lot along the way though, because I had to like look up everything and anything and everything I could because I was stuck. No one I talked to thought I was sane. They all thought I was some kind of crazy woman, but what can you do? You know, the best thing I could do was go within myself and try to figure things out myself. I did a lot of research. And if you're not somebody that's used to, you know, reading a lot, looking up things, researching, comparing, and just dedicating yourself every waking moment of the day to doing that, it's very hard to do. Very hard. You know, fortunately, I had that opportunity to do that. And so I jumped on it. Okay? Anyhow, let's move forward. So we have the devil card here, right? And it's right under the Ten of Cups. See, this is another thing that I see, that you feel bound to something. If you are in separation from this person and you are, you know, you're here because you're wondering how they feel about you, obviously. But you can't, it's hard for you to move forward right now because you are chained to something, okay? You could be chained to a person, a relationship. You could be in the Ten of Cups or think it's the Ten of Cups. But the secrets are right here next to that Ten of Cups. So the secret is it's not really what you want, basically. And you are keeping that inside and you feel chained to this situation. If you're not in a situation and you're thinking about this person, then you are chained to some memory of the past. This could be some sort of trauma in your life that you just can't get over because you are afraid to move forward. You are afraid to move forward and tell the truth, is what you're doing. All right, whether you're with somebody or not, you know, I would hope that this was for singles, but if you aren't in a marriage or a situation and you're just not, it's not one that you like, because you want to move towards this high priestess, this person who's a manifester, who's intuitive, who's a healer, who can help you, you know. It seems that you might be chained to whatever mental conflict is going on in your mind, because we have the Five of Wands twice here. And to me, that's indicating that you are mentally torturing yourself because of this situation. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm sorry that this has happened to you. Okay? And you know that you want to start something new, and you know you want to start it with truth and not secrets. But you're keeping yourself in this mental torture because I think what it is you're afraid that you are going to lose whatever it is that you want to come towards. This high priestess. But there's a reason that the high priestess is in your life and why you know this person. Okay? I think this person is here to help you, but you're not trusting yourself because of the devil energy here. Something, you are feeling chained to the past, to some memory that's preventing you from moving forward and speaking your truth. You're in this mental conflict. You're actually deceiving yourself by believing that you can't move forward. Okay, there may have been deception, lies, thievery, and whatever in the past, but you are definitely, because we have you, this card in between these Five of Wands twice, what's happening here is you're actually deceiving yourself. You're self-sabotaging. You're frightened that you can't move forward. It's going to ruin everything. You're thinking the worst about everything. I think you're hoping to receive a message because you can't tell or you don't know how this person's going to take you, and you're too afraid to reach out. And this is why you're here, trying to figure out, how does this person feel about me? And I told you guys in the beginning, don't follow, the tarot 100%, because it's you. It's you that's in charge of your destiny. Today's your lucky day because I have a message for somebody there, and it might bring clarity to you. Because currently you are in your head, mental conflict, deceiving yourself. Oh my gosh. Up at night, maybe crying, feeling horrible about this whole thing, going within, trying to find the answer you need. Well, you know what? I think I have your answer, whoever chose this pile. All right? But like I said, you are in charge of your own destiny. Okay, this is a message I have for someone out there. Might resonate, might not. But if this is you, I'm really hoping that this message is for you. Okay? So I will see you at the end because you are our third pile. And we're going to go ahead and get started on the message from the universe, from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart deck. And then after that, I will give you that message. I'll see you at the end. Okay, so we made it to the end. Seems there's a lot of, there's a lot of sadness here because you're trying to find out how somebody feels about you, okay? I'm hoping that you hear this message and you receive it because it's very important to me and it's very important to whoever's watching this video out there, that this message gets to you. All right? This is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. Okay, I do have the guidebook here in case I want to refer to it. It's already pre-shuffled, this deck, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle, and we're going to see what kind of cards fly out for you. And these are messages from the universe right here. Okay, there's no like upside down cards with this. I don't do that with this deck. So whatever flies out, doesn't matter how it flies out. I just want to receive the message, okay? So let's find out. There's one. Let's find out what else is going on for the viewer. Well, what message does the universe have for the viewer? What message does the universe have for the viewer in regards to how do they feel about me? How do they feel about me? Wow. Okay. I think our message is right there. Okay. Okay, I don't normally do this. I don't know why it popped in my head, but I do have a song. And it's in regards to this card. Okay, so what I want you to do, if you feel like this is all resonating with you, this is a message for all of these piles together, okay? It's not for one specific pile, all right? So, if you know the Police, that group, go ahead and check out that song, Fortress Around Your Heart. There's a song by the Police, Fortress Around Your Heart. Look up that song, see how it's, I don't know, listen to the words and see how that might resonate to you. That song definitely came to mind when I saw that card. All right. So we do have the Master here. And obviously this guy is trying to master his emotions, trying to master his heart, but it seems to be trapped behind this. It's almost like a jail cell, right? And he cannot let go of these emotions. And this might be you, all right? This might be you. You are blocking your emotions. You cannot, it's almost like you can't release what's in there because something is holding it back. It's like it's confined. And that's definitely reminds me of past traumas that you're just not getting over, right? We do have the base chakra here. You're not feeling grounded, okay? If you were, I would say, okay, you're feeling grounded. But because you have this issue going on, you got the Just Breathe card right here. I feel like your base chakra is not aligned. Somehow you have to see how you can open that chakra. Now, the base chakra is about grounding yourself, right? And in the tarot, it means grounding yourself, financial stability, being balanced and all that. You're definitely not balanced when it comes to this. So you may have had your life, a life of not being balanced at all, not having that stable, secure life that you've probably never had that in your life. Okay? And maybe you're trying to have that, but it's so difficult and you're wondering why is it not happening for you, okay? But you need to see if you can try to find a way to ground yourself. You know, there are meditation videos that you can go and you can meditate to them. And I suggest, if anything, that you please go to these videos. Find one that will help to align your chakras or heal your chakras or open them, even specific ones, specifically this one. Okay? Now the universe is telling you to just breathe, so you might be in panic mode right now. You might be tripping on stuff because, you know, you don't know what's going on. Your subconscious there's two women here. You could be holding male and female energies. I've said that plenty of times. But you may be actually holding back on your female energy. And your female energy is definitely trying to get in contact with you. And it could also be, if you are a male or female, doesn't matter. It might also be that your counterpart is trying to contact you or communicate to you through the subconscious or through, you know, the 5D. Definitely. You might be actually awaiting results of something. There's something that's going on in your life that has you in not a so good feeling. This card is also red, the base chakra color. You may be definitely trying to be waiting for something or waiting for results of something because maybe that's what's holding you back from actually moving forward to what you actually desire. Or you're watching something grow, or you're watching or hoping that you're growing yourself. You're maybe possibly trying to heal yourself. Okay? Heal yourself from past trauma. This guy's looking back. He's pondering on the past. Right? These two are looking at each other. They're trying to join to each other somehow, but they're unable to. Because you see, this is not really taken any kind of form yet. It's more like it's energy, which is why I mean that you might be communicating with somebody in the 5D. Now, let's look at these numbers here. 1 and 5 is 6. 1 and 4 is 5. Check it out, you guys. This is what order it should be in. 5, 6, 7. That's the order it should be in. That's what order you should be, you know, this is the order that you should be taking in this process. Okay? You need to try and find grounding for yourself. All right? Just breathe. Something that's always brought up in meditation. Perhaps you do need to find some kind of meditation techniques to take care of this. All right? I'm telling you, the meditation, it works wonders. Just give it a try. Just give it a try. Do it for a couple days. You know, if you do want things to change and you do meditation, it's probably best for you. You know, you got to do it for like 20, 25, 30 days in order for something to really stick into the subconscious of your mind, because you might be thinking negativity all the time and not even really realize it, which is why you can't move forward. You have to do something a lot, in order for your actual in order for it to be embedded into your Akashic records. And what the Akashic records are is like that videotape that rolls in your mind 24 hours a day. So whatever you have experienced as a child, it's recorded in there. And when you get to a certain point, it's there forever, unless you fix that and change it. And the only way to do that is to try and embed new thoughts, new ideas, and new patterns into the Akashic records, so you can kind of tape over that past hurt and pain and put something better there, right? It does not happen overnight. It can take 30 days. It can take 60 days. But you know what? Do it, because that's what's going to benefit you in the future. All right? I know you might feel like you don't have time. You're afraid of something. But don't worry. What's more important than healing yourself, loving yourself, appreciating yourself? Nothing. But don't worry. Okay? You need to master that heart, is what you need to do. Once you can get these two things going, you know, just get the meditation, get that base chakra open, start mastering your own heart, your own feelings, your own emotions, the results will come in. All right? Don't worry. I'm going to give you confirmation why you shouldn't worry right now. I have this message. Okay? I want you to listen to this very carefully. The words that I say in this message, there might be words in there, and you'll know this message is for you because you might have even said these words before. Okay? So I'm going to read this message. Babe, I know you're going through a lot. I know you are hurt. I want you to know I love you, and you are always in my heart. You may feel I have moved on, and I want to tell you I haven't. I'm healing just like you, and I'm working on myself. Heal yourself until you're ready to come back to me. I am content right now, only because I feel your love and I know you're coming back. And the final words from that is, that's it and that's all. So those words, any of those words might resonate to somebody out there, and I really hope they do, because this is coming straight from someone's heart. So I know that we're all going through a lot of healing right now. And you might be nervous, okay, 2020 is coming. Oh my God, I have to fix this before, I screw it up and I'm going to go into cycles again. Well, you know what? I've said this to others before. The universe will see that you're actively working on yourself. And if that's the case, because I told you that this is going to take a while. It's going to take a month, maybe 2, maybe 3 months. Things don't happen overnight. But I will say that the universe will see that you're actively working on yourself, and you get that extension, kind of like you have to go to court and you miss your court date and you're like, oh shit, so you got to call the courthouse and say, I'm sorry, it slipped my mind, can I get an extension? They give you that extension, and so does the universe. So just work on yourself, because the one who loves you is waiting for you. They're doing what you're doing. You guys are marrying each other. You're both healing each other. Okay? All you guys can do is heal, because when you guys come together, you might not be 100% healed, but when you get together, you'll be just at the final parts of healing when it comes to having a good partner in a relationship, okay? And that's when, when you guys come together, that's when the final healing begins. Because you will be able to, or you will actually be aligned to heal each other the rest of the way. But you, whoever's watching this, you have still a little bit more work to do. But like I said, don't worry, because this person is waiting. Because they love you. And you should know that. Because you're communicating with them in the 5D. Might not feel like it, but you are. I know it's really hard to feel that 5D business, but once you start aligning your heart, you will start to see results. You will feel them. And then you'll feel like, you know what, I'm ready to return. You could actually be, at any of these stages right now, but this is for who, there's a lot of you out there that might not be in the, you might be in one of these stages. You could just be starting. So if you are just starting, just know that somebody is waiting for you. Okay, you could be at this stage, right? But nobody's at this stage right now, because we're still awaiting results. But just know, they know you're coming back, and they just want you to heal and be the best possible person you can be. Not for them, but for yourself. And when you feel like you are the best person you can be, and you love yourself, and everything is fine and dandy and great and wonderful, that's when you know that you can return. You might not be 100% healed in all areas of your life, but you'll be healed in the fact that you actually do love yourself, that you know that you can be loved, and that you deserve to be loved and have a good love. This person may have told you this before, that you deserve love, that you can be loved. They may have forgotten to tell you one special thing, though, because they didn't know themselves, is that you must love yourself, and you can do that. What you got to do is put it in the Akashic records, just like opening that base chakra, putting that past information or that past thought of having that lack of stability, poverty consciousness. You got to change that in your Akashic records, and you do that by putting repetitive information into your Akashic records, into your subconscious, having it repeated for you days on end until it absolutely sticks. So you got to find something. This is a suggestion. I'm not telling you what you have to do. I am suggesting this stuff just to help you. You make your own decisions, okay? But what I'm saying here is try to find something that's going to help open up your base chakra, right? Maybe some repetitive guided meditation, right? Remember to do your breathing, okay? Get some sleep so you can have that contact, because this is basically your spiritual cheerleader right here. Master how much you love yourself. Find that repetitive guided meditation. There's crazy meditations out there. There's meditations that repeat to you all night long for 3 hours. I love myself. Swear, I don't know where that meditation is now because I've looked for it, but I've heard that before, and that thing had me cracking up for the first couple days. But I got used to it, and you know what? I think it did do something, because you know what? Right now, I really do love myself. I don't need anybody to tell me. I don't need to try to figure it out. I do. Right? Once you get past that, the results will already be in. You won't be awaiting results anymore. maybe I'll go ahead and do this reading in another month or two and we'll see where we're at, right? But at this point in time, you, just like a bunch of other people out there, just got to do a couple more things till you move forward. And don't worry about this one that you're trying to align with or get back with. It's going to happen. You know, they're going through the same thing. You guys are kind of mirroring each other. Your partner might be a little bit ahead of you, but you just know that they're waiting for you. Okay? So I'm sending you out as much love as possible because I know you can do it. All right? Don't worry about how do they feel about me. Don't panic about that because they love you. They really do. And this is for all of the piles. All of them. Okay, so my name is Mona. This is Kaleidoscope Dreams Tarot, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.